Hey, what's up guys, it's Crafty Fox, and welcome to the FoxYard 2022 Railroad Bridge Contest, which I hosted on my Discord server. It's my first contest for this channel, and I was just curious because someone suggested we should do a contest, so I decided make any railroad bridge in Minecraft. And we're gonna go through the entries one by the order it was submitted in, and let's see what you guys actually made. Alright, so our first entry comes from NK46 Unknown. He just called it Stone Bricks. A steam engine racing through the night through these mountains. Very nice background, I must say. We got a little viaduct going over this little stream. Alright, next up we have by Yoel777. There's some railroad tracks going over what appears to be a waterfall in the middle, surrounded by some snowy terrain with some spruce trees. Then next up we have ZWM Railfan, the Union Pacific 1943, leading an OCS train crossing over the Brazos River in Richmond, Texas. You can kind of make up the Union Pacific coaches there in the back. And I must say, this bridge actually looks like it's going in the water or something, kind of like a raft. Then we have by Caden Ash 20677. We've got what appears to be some kind of a railroad drawbridge. It is pretty cool. It's actually in the up position, and there's some red blocks at the top. I think there's actually maybe like warning lights or something like that. And we got some nice graffiti work on the sides with some details. I like the railings as well. Then we have by Red Rails. It says my recreation of the Hell's Gates Bridge, which I've actually seen in real life quite a lot since it is in New York City. It's actually used by the Amtrak Northeast Corridor as well as some CSX trains. Pretty cool that you made this, although we need to tweak the shape a little bit to make it more accurate. Then by Bad Nightmare 47, it says rail flyover from Naga Brook. Estimated time around 1915, so that is pretty cool. It's actually on a curve as well. And Nanga Brook is actually in Western Australia. There's also a little stream in the valley, and I like the landscaping. I think he did a pretty good job. The Goat Canyon Trestle in California, it says helped by the Roy 2018, Thomas Bean Manor, and X Andrews. So a lot of people were working on this, and it's pretty cool. We got a steam engine on the top, and it is a pretty tall structure. Lots of wooden beams and scaffolding in this build, and it is pretty epic, I must say. And it's actually based on a real life place apparently, because they have this photo here. It looks very rocky terrain. The next by Malana Set Yawan. This is the Bright Spur Bond across the bridge spanning the Pacific Ocean, which is kind of sounds crazy. I believe this is actually from Nazi Germany. Hitler wanted to build this train. I feel like I saw that video on YouTube. It's basically a broad gauge railway that was proposed. I don't think it was actually built though, but they do have some double-decker coaches. Next up by Cool Penguin Gaming TTYT. This is a little town with a railroad overpass. I'm not sure what kind of railroad he's using, but these are pretty common in cities and towns. There also is a store called Quick Fit. Apparently that is a car servicing and repair company in the UK, so this is definitely from the UK. Apparently it's based on one in real life, so here you go. Then next up by Marcus Mods and Electro, this is the Ribble Viaduct, and it looks a lot like the one like Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Express. But apparently that's a different viaduct. This one is actually located in northern Yorkshire in England, while the Hogwarts one is in Scotland. And here's what the real life photo looks like that they attached. Anyways, next up by Juan 25 FPS, it says inspired by TGV viaducts. It's not the best, but well, I did it in 2 days. So here we have a TGV train. It looks to be a TGV Resu, and under the bridge there's actually these flags, which actually look like the Mexican flag. So I don't know what that has to do with the TGV. Maybe it's some fantasy where the TGV came to Mexico or something like that. The next up by Agon Crescent, it appears to be a railroad trestle based on a real life photo. I think it would be pretty good if you actually added a locomotive or a train on top. Alright, next up by Salmon Tiger 7234. So here we have some kind of a viaduct, and there also is a high railer on top. I think that's pretty cool. There also is a waterway in the middle, some roads you can see, and a parking lot on the bottom right. The next up by Socks, we have some railroad bridge. It's going over this river. It's actually going in between mountains, so it's like a tunnel bridge almost. And then by Mods and Marcus, here we have a bunch of steam trains, one on top of the overpass, and then some trains going along the bottom half, and some coal cars. It's a lot of activity in this little stream going on the left hand side, maybe underneath the trucks. And here them just hanging around. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for all the submissions. Now I'm gonna list my top 5 entries for the winners. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks to everyone who participated. This is the first contest ever. Maybe if this video does really well, I could host another one. Who knows? But if not, you know, it's okay. We don't need contests all the time. You can leave a comment down below telling which entry was your favorite. Make sure you hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you hadn't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.